Okay, welcome class to day 3 of distance learning for Ms. Kunishima's 8th grade science class. Today we're going to be working on homology or homologous structures. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to watch a video on discovery, so make sure that you go to discovery and watch the video for activity 10. It's on homologies. And then you're going to actually, what I would do is I would go onto a different screen and look up homology or homologous structures, and you want to write the definition and an example. For activity 11, you're going to predict whether or not humans or bird skeletons will be alike in any ways. Just write down what you think. And then you're going to go to the next page, and question number 3, you're going to look and see you're actually going to be coloring in the different structures, the skeletal structures for the bird and the human, and try and find out which ones are similar. For example, like do they have similar fingers, wrists, feet, toes, arms, legs, etc. If you can color them similarly, like the wrist bones are colored the same, that would help. If not, just drawing them and then writing down, what they are, what the two structures that are similar would be fine as well. That one's worth the most amount of points, worth 20 points. So really focus on question number 3. As you scroll down, 4, 5, and 6 are just questions from the coloring. And then you're going to get to activity number 12. Let's see, activity number 12 is another video. Again, go to Discovery and watch activity 12's video. And then you're going to answer the word bank, or use the word bank to answer the questions for the embryos. And you're going to see which embryos belong. Take a look at the embryos and see how they kind of start off very similar and you really can't tell the difference. And then right at the end, you can see the differences. And this would be kind of different in the sense of homologous structures are more like skeletal structures, whereas the embryologies are the embryos and how they develop. And then finally, we're going to skip activity 13. We're going to go straight to activity 14. And all you're going to do is look at the arm bones of all the animals and answer question numbers 12 and 13. We're going to finish up with 14 is how long did this take, and 15 is do you have any questions. For how long it's taking, I'm just kind of trying to get an idea of how long does each person take. Again, we're getting anywhere from 10 minutes all the way up to like 2-3 hours. Obviously, I don't want anybody spending 2 or 3 hours, so try and, I guess, move through it as fast as you possibly can. You guys are doing a really good job. I think in activity, the first day of learning, up to about 86-87% of everybody turning it in. So do a good job on that one. I haven't looked at my data for day number 2. Day number 2 is a little bit longer. So like I said, you can turn this in all the way up until Sunday. And then just a quick reminder for Thursday, we're going to do a little bit more of a project based. I'm going to use Flipgrid. And then I'm going to also try and do a little office hours where you can come in. And if you have any questions for me, we can do a little Zoom. Or actually, it'll be a Google Meet. So we'll be able to do maybe some type of office hours where we can see each other. And then Friday will only be a short little quiz, a 10-question quiz on what we learned from this week. And then finally, question number 15, if you have any questions that you want to ask of me, you can write those down. What I try and do throughout the day is look at your questions and try and answer them as best I can if I feel like it's necessary. So good luck, have fun, and as always, communicate with me if you have any problems.